Women, whether subtly or vociferously, have always been a tremendous power in the destiny of the world. And if you're thinking, am I good enough? Yes, I am. Hey loves, welcome back. So in the spirit of Women's Day, I thought to speak about romanticizing your femininity because I feel like I have more female on this channel. Not even feel like, the statistics don't lie. There are more female on this channel and I feel like we can all build our confidence, be better, and just learn more from this, how to romanticize your femininity, because you need to be that girl. You need to get into your soft skill era, and there's just a lot more to it. So what is femininity? Femininity is a set of attributes, roles, behavior that are attributed to women, girls, being soft, being sweet, being really cool, being vulnerable, and the list goes on and on like that. So for me, I feel like every lady, even though we want to romanticize our femininity, we still need a little bit of masculine energy in us, because with the definition of femininity, with what femininity is just attributed to ladies, just soft life, calm, cool, enjoy, be vulnerable, be receiving. That receptive energy is part of it too. For a balanced life, for someone that is really ambitious, you're going to need a little bit of masculine energy in your system. Although we're talking about femininity, like feminine energy, but regardless, let us just say 75% of feminine energy and 25% of masculine energy, or rather 80% of feminine energy and 20% of masculine energy, to be honest, because you have to be a girl, okay? Going into the tips of, romanticizing your feminine energy, I'm gonna say, number one thing you need to do is to build your confidence. You don't want to be mediocre, you don't want to be shy, you don't want to be timid. Once you're confident enough, you can get into any room, speak. When you meet people, look into their eyes, speak to them like the lion that you are. You know what I mean? So I just feel like a lot of times people are scared, or will I be rejected, or will people treat me bad? No, it doesn't mean you should not be confident. Your confidence should be what should speak first. When you appear in places, just have that confidence in you. Even before you speak, they can tell that, she has a high self-esteem. It is not pride, it is confidence and self-esteem. You know your words and you know who you are. That just already puts you in a very comfortable space, and you're already dressed well. Because I'm gonna say this, if you're not dressed well for an event or wherever you want to be, there's just the way it disturbs you mentally. Honestly, I'm saying this from my end, and I know it happens to a lot of people. So, dress well, look classy, embrace your femininity 100%, because you want to appear and people look at you they're like, wow, she's classy, she looks good, and she's confident. Being confident sometimes can be taken as rude, but I feel like we all need to know where the line should be drawn, okay? You want to be confident, you don't want to become rude because you're confident, or overly do it. But present yourself well, look good wherever you go. You're the one wearing the clothes won't wear you. So, slay the best of the best and give it your 100%. And step into that room and go kill it, sis. You've got this. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is self-love. Self-love, self-love, self-love. I cannot even scream this enough, to be honest, because I feel like if you love yourself completely, it just gives you, as a woman, it gives you that full feminine energy. I can go tomorrow, I want to take myself on a trip, I want to go to the spa, I want to go out. You love yourself completely, that there's nothing you cannot spend on yourself. There's some people that has this bad energy. They rather spend other people's money. Maybe they'll say if I want to do this kind of thing, it's only somebody that can do it for me. I cannot do my own money. That's a very bad way to think and to behave. If you want to radiate that your feminine energy, you actually need to be able to do anything for yourself. Pick yourself first, choose yourself first, love on yourself. Love on yourself 100%. A lot of time, people don't even know that. A lot of people are watching, for example. Imagine that people see that, oh, you want to go on a date, you take yourself on a date. you want to do something, you do it for yourself. I'm not saying that you should put so much pressure on yourself, but take care of yourself. Do the best for yourself, like that you can do, that you can afford. And watch people looking at you. When they see you, they know that, oh, she doesn't joke with herself. So even if they want to like see you, it's already like raising the standards for you. Like they're like, oh, the standards are high here because what she even does for herself. Have you seen her taking care of herself? Have you seen the self-love she shows to herself? You know, all of these things are very important. Aside from people seeing it from their ends, from your own part, like how it makes you feel, you know, when you love on yourself, when you take yourself out, when you go on that spa date, when you read books, you know, books even open your mind, makes you feel better. I don't read as much as I used to, right? I'm trying to get back to my reading era, but regardless, girl, you need to give yourself that self-love. And one thing I'm always going to say to people is the number one thing you can do for yourself is to love yourself completely before you even let anybody else love you. Anytime I get to do like sit down and talks like this, I get to always talk about you loving yourself completely. I honestly wanted to like even drop a series for Valentine period, like February, but I mean, I was too busy to do so. But regardless, like just on loving yourself more, because a lot of times people get carried away, they get sad, and you know, even with your self-love, you need to have that receptive energy. We're still going to get into that, okay? We're going to get into that. So self-love is very, very important for you when you want to romanticize your femininity, because you don't want to wait for people to make you happy before you make yourself happy, okay? Take that trip, girl. Go out, girl. Give yourself that treat, okay? You deserve it. You're deserving of everything good in this life. And whatever you put your mind to, you definitely can get. So now this takes us to receptive energy, you know, the ability to receive, to take in and everything. Okay, like receptive energy is actually a very sweet feminine energy, because it's just good when you're like a girl and you're receiving. You know how it is when you see people receiving gifts, receiving love, receiving all of these things. It doesn't just happen. But let me start with this. I know a lot of girls, a lot of women out there are traumatized. They are in pain. Some people have gone through rape, molestation, a whole lot of things that happen to a whole lot of people out there. And they're just giving them that survival mechanism, like, oh, you know, they're not open to like people, they're not open to receiving love. Number one thing I'm going to tell you is that you deserve love. You're deserving of love. So you need to believe that you're deserving of love. Like, you're not too little, you're not ugly. The world is not against you, please. Calm down, okay? The world is not against you. I know how it can be when somebody wants to help you, maybe help you lift a box or help you carry something. They're like, oh, please, can I help you? Learn to start saying yes. Yes, please. Oh, thank you. All of these things are actually feminine energy. For example, the work of 10 people, one person cannot do it. The work of 5 people, say one person cannot do it. And people don't ask if they should help you if there's no need for them to help you. I don't know if you get what I mean. If they see that, oh, you're struggling to carry something, or you're struggling to do this, or maybe they just want to put a smile on your face. It doesn't need to be like, it doesn't need to be attached to something. You know, because of what a lot of us has gone through, it has just put us in the mental space of, oh, I don't want anybody's help. We need help. You need help. You need to receive. Be ready to receive, okay? Like, when you're open to receiving, it just makes it easy for you. And when I say receiving, I don't mean, it doesn't always have to be, oh, people giving you money. It doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to always be gifts. But it could be people assisting you with something. Oh, you need something, you need to do something, and you need somebody's help. Depending on what it is, reach out to them. Oh, could you help me with this? Could you enlighten me on this? You're working, somebody's asking to assist you. Allow them help you. You cannot die of stress, okay? One thing I'll tell you for sure is that when you begin to believe that you're deserving of receiving, like being helped, being loved on, it will change everything for life. And then when people are doing things for you, don't forget to say thank you. To be honest, some people get carried away like, oh, what they did was so little. Oh, it just helped me lift my bag. Whatever anybody does for you, they did it out of love. They did it out of like them feeling like they can, you know, fill in the space and just be there for you, or just do that for you. You don't owe it to them, okay? So learn to always say thank you. Life is just all about energy. I mean, the vibe, give me a vibe, I return the vibe. And then another way to actually receive is actually like talking about what you want. For example, when you're with your loved ones, your family, people that care about you. And I love this. it does not even have to be you talking for them to listen. It could just be, some people are just always like, oh, me. I don't want anybody to do that. Like, life is not that hard. You are a girl. You need to be soft. Be in your soft girl era, okay? Let people, a lot of times people want to do things for you or for people, but they don't know what to do for them because they don't even like speak up on what they want to do or what they want in a way or the other. And as I said earlier, it doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be you trying to like resound that in their ears because you want them to do that for you. And then my girlies, please learn to receive compliments. Some people, they just want to tell you, oh, your hair is nice. Be like, oh, is it nice? It was bad. Nobody needs that explanation. Nobody needs that story. Your hair is nice. Oh, thank you. Learn to always like receive compliments. All of these things, people that are telling you, they are telling you this because they see something in you, they like what they see, they're admiring you. Learn to receive. Take the love in. Oh, I love how you look today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let them feel good for admiring you. It's not bad. You did not kill anybody. It is not your fault that whatever has happened to you or whatever you're going through is making you feel like you're not deserving of the love, of the joy, or anything. And then I want to put this in between some. You need a high self-esteem, because when you have a high self-esteem, when somebody tells you you look beautiful, you don't feel less of yourself, like, oh, do I really look beautiful? You already know you look beautiful. Having the ability to receive, receive love, receive joy, is just really good, and it is really feminine. And then a lot of times people are always like, oh, I feel like I'm going to feel indebted. You don't need to, like, if somebody's asking, now when you're overdoing it, for example, if someone asks that, oh, can we have a drink together? I don't think that is bad, all right? Because they want to have a drink with you, probably don't want to have a conversation with you. If you guys start talking, you don't like where it's going, you're not feeling the vibe, you can as well cut it off that way. You know what I mean? So learn to like open. A lot of people are not even in a relationship. Let us not even get to that part of this conversation, because they're not open to receiving love. People want to show them love, but they're too close, they're too uptight. You cannot be uptight. Like, if you want to receive, your hands has to be opened, okay? If your hands are like this, closed fist, you cannot receive anything. So if that example can kind of like make you understand what I'm trying to say. So you see a lot of people out there receiving money, receiving gifts, receiving all of these things. They are actually, in a way or the other, making it known to those people that they are available to receive, okay? And then also, when you're receiving, don't forget to also give. I am big on giving. I'm big on like telling people to give back, because a lot of people are always like all about receiving, collecting. Honestly, if it is just always if it's always one-sided, the other party can actually get exhausted and get tired and feel like you're just using them. Learn to always give back, to be honest. People that are gifting you and everything, give them back too. It puts a smile on their face. It makes them feel okay. The way you feel when you receive, they feel that way back too, if you get what I mean. I haven't done that, and you know that you're open to like being loved and everything, then you actually need to be real with yourself, be authentic 100%. Although I'll say that you should be unapologetically yourself 100%, because if I may, like, it just makes a lot of sense that you're yourself, and don't be delulu, if I'm gonna say it, because delulu is not just a lulu. For example, now you expect, some people expect too much. Some people just see what happens online. Oh, this girl just started dating that guy tomorrow, and he already bought a car. Everybody's life is different. So you have to be realistic with yourself. Like, this is my life. This is what I have to do. Even if I say, when romanticizing your femininity, you need to like be receptive. You also need to know that there's a lot that you need to do for yourself. I don't expect too much from anybody, because anybody that does anything for you is out of love and respect and maybe how they feel about you. So, be real. Some people set very unrealistic standards. It is good for your standard to be high. I already said it earlier. Set your high standards, be confident, be receptive, but at the same time, be realistic, okay? Some people are always like going overboard with the, oh, these are my standards. Look at yourself. So can you even do those things for yourself? You know what I mean? Another thing I'm going to say, as I already said earlier, don't be part of the people that are always like in the box of, oh, I cannot do this with my own money, or I cannot. If I have the money for my dream car, I'm going to buy it. I don't have to wait for anybody to come and buy my dream car for me before I get it for myself, if you get what I mean. So be ready to do a lot for yourself. Be real to yourself. You know your reality. You know what's up with you. just be real. Another point is fitness. Okay, if you're being realistic, if you want to like that, you know, bad girl vibe, good girl vibe, cool girl vibe, you need to have a banging body. You need to be healthy. You need to look good. So please try to like be fit. If you're fit, it just helps you like feel comfortable with yourself first. It gives you that confidence that you need. You don't have to like go overboard and be like a fitness body or whatnot, but just try to keep fit. It actually really helps. And another thing I'm going to say is learn a skill, okay? I know we all here learn the skill every day. Try to educate yourself more. Have something doing yourself, because that saying that everyone helps those who helps themselves is actually not a lie, okay? You don't want to like just sit down and be like, oh, I'm romanticizing my femininity. I need $100 million and to come into your accounts without working. My sister, you go wait tire. Okay? So just try to like do something for yourself. Do for yourself. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Add value to your life, pursue that career. And while learning the skill and just in every aspect of your life, I want to say this: no matter how much you get rejected or you feel like that thing you're trying to do is not working, don't quit. Don't let that get to you and make you like just stop. Try to still keep pushing, chase your dreams, and try to do better for yourself. And then talking about chasing your dream, let's even talk about ambition. Okay, like if you're an ambitious lady and you want to romanticize your femininity, you're going to need to add a little bit of masculine energy into that. I already mentioned earlier, and that is because masculine energy comes with a lot of hard work, comes with a lot of like putting in the work, you know, being ambitious, being a go-getter, go. I'm not trying to say that being a woman doesn't make you want to be that, but it has a little more of like masculine energy in it, in you being ambitious, and you like being that go-getter, like, you know, it's already living the softness, the coolness, the calmness, the receptive and everything, but not totally, okay? So now being ambitious is actually something really good as a girl, as a woman, because you definitely want to achieve your dreams and then get to the level that you never imagined you'd get to. So I want to put this out there: if you don't start doing what you want to do, you never know what will become of you. Honestly, you never know. So that is why even when you're rejected, whenever you're not getting like the result that you should get, so far you know that you're on the right track, you're doing well, just keep going, okay? Keep going. Don't let rejection make you stop doing what you want to do. And being ambitious is not bad at all. You can achieve anything. If you put your mind to it, you can get it. If it is possible, you can get it. There are some things that people would say that are impossible, but you can still get it if you put your mind to it, to be honest. You know, there's nothing under the sun that cannot happen, that cannot work. All you need to do is put in the work. Putting in the work is easier said than done, to be honest. But if you really want to get some results, then you have to put in some kind of work. And then, voila, you're going to see how everything is going to turn out beautiful. Okay. So our next tip is positivity. Oh my goodness. I cannot stretch this enough. You need to be a positive person. Like, romanticizing your femininity, you don't want negative. Like, just put negative energy far away from you, okay? Romanticize your femininity in a way that you're positive, you're a go-getter, whatever you want, you work towards it, you put your mind on it, and you make it work out for you, okay? A lot of times people are always like, can I even achieve this? Don't let that panic get to you. And then stop preparing to fail, honestly. Some people are always like prepared to, they'll be like, it won't work out. Whenever you're doing anything, put your 100 into it and expect 100 back, to be honest. If 100 doesn't come back, try again, keep trying. And be positive. Positivity too comes along with, you know, the kind of like people you associate yourself with, the kind of energy you have around you, the kind of audience that you share your energy with. Oh my God, you don't want to share your energy with like wrong people around you. So you actually need to know people that are your friends, that are your associates. You have to differentiate them. Okay? You don't want people that you cannot relate on some level with. You don't want people that are not pouring into you, you're not pouring into them. It's just, I don't know how to put that. But you need the right energy around you. See the possibility in getting the things that you want to get for yourself. And please, my darling women, my darling girls out there, you are deserving. You are deserving of that car. You are deserving of that dream life. You're deserving of anything that you put your mind to that you want. Don't feel like, oh, I'm from this place, I'm too little. No. be positive and just watch the space, watch it happen. And I don't mean watch it happen with you sitting your ass down in the house. Okay, my girlies, put the work in. And of course, I'm going to put this in there. Pray. Okay? Pray to God. Pray to God. Work and pray. It works hand in hand together. So guys, I hope you're able to pick one thing or the other. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible so that these things can penetrate. But regardless, if you want like a part 2 of this video, let me know in the comment section. So don't forget to be confident in yourself 101%. Learn to actually receive. Try to keep fit. Eat right. Put something good in your belly, in your stomach, in your body. It's gonna tell on your body later. Be ambitious. Try to do more for yourself. Try to do better for yourself. Don't wait for people to do things for you before you do for yourself. Take yourself on that date. Take yourself on that trip. Do what you can for yourself. Make yourself happy, okay? And love yourself completely. I'm gonna say this over and over. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Romanticizing Your Femininity. I hope you were able to pick one thing or the other that you're actually going to apply to your life. Don't just watch and forget, okay? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Guys, let us grow this community of, soft girls, chilled girls, girls that are ready to romanticize your femininity. Life is about finding yourself, embracing your strengths and weaknesses, and being true to who you are. Until next time on this channel, bye guys.